Alright, welcome back to another betting predictions video. Today I'm going to be doing predictions for the ESL Pro League finals that are happening tomorrow, Tuesday, 5/30/2017. So here are all the matches that are going on. As you can see, it's a pretty packed day. All these matches are BO1s, so thus making betting a little trickier, a little more risky. Alright, so all the boxes that are highlighted are the people I predict, or teams I predict, who are going to win their matches. So let's get right into it. The first match starts off as SK versus Cloud9. I'm going to take SK very narrowly, even though Cloud9's upstreak in performance they've been looking pretty solid lately. Online, of course, but SK hasn't been in their major winning shape either. So of course the 50-50 coin flip, in my opinion. If I'm gonna bet, if the odds are something like 60-40, just go with the underdog, because the potential for an upset is pretty decent. Next match is gonna be G2 versus Envious. This is gonna be a French battle, I guess. It's a BO1, of course, so I'm going to take G2 because they're obviously the better French team, the French super team. Their map pool's stronger, Fragger's stronger. I just think it's going to be a blowout, personally. And I think that should be a pretty decently safe bet. Next is going to be G2 versus Cloud9. Another potential upset, more potential for an upset here with Cloud9. Of course, sadly, are going to be the underdog, even though they're a very strong team. G2, I think, should be the best team in the world late 2017. So I'm not sure who has the stronger map pool. I want to say Cloud9 because they've been together longer, but G2 does have the better players in Kennyus and Shocks. So I'm going to take G2 very narrowly. If Cloud9 are a huge underdog, I would bet on them. Very small. Bet on them a very small amount. Alright, next match. Who's that going to be? Fnatic versus Immortals. So it should be a blowout for Fnatic, in my opinion. No questions asked. Immortals is a new player, and I'm not sure what his name is actually. So no, it's a different guy. They're trying out a new player in replacement of FNX, who I think was one of their stronger players already. So Immortals with a new fifth versus a Fnatic who's been on an upstreak lately. It should be a blowout, no questions asked. Fnatic versus Envious should be another blowout. I'm going to take Fnatic, no questions asked. Okay, next match is going to be SK versus Immortals. I'm going to take SK, of course, because they are the stronger Brazilian team with the wider map pool and just better players in general. And Immortals, of course, have their new player, as mentioned before. Next could be Fnatic versus SK. Depending on how Fnatic look and how SK look in the beginning of the day, if Fnatic win both their matches, I would go with Fnatic, but if SK win both their matches, I would go with SK. So if one of these teams lose either one of their matches, how do I explain it? Whoever has the most maps won I think you should bet on, even though Fnatic is playing easier teams. I'm going to go with Fnatic if they both win 2 maps, but whoever has won the most maps, I know it's really shitty logic, but it's just always worked out for me. So I'm going to take Fnatic. Alright, next is going to be Envious versus Cloud9. I'm going to take Cloud9 because I don't see Envious doing much in this tournament. I think Cloud9's been on an upstreak lately. They have proven to have a decent map pool. Envious has proven to have a decent map pool. I think this map will actually end up on Inferno, who I think Cloud9 does have the stronger Inferno, even though Envious played a lot. I'm taking Cloud9 this match. Next is going to be Liquid versus Na'Vi. Na'Vi, I think, should blow out through the group stages, because they're just BO1 gods, group stage gods. So I do see Na'Vi as the better team, maybe not tactically, because C's just had to step into that in-game leader role, sadly. But in the fragging department, Navi destroys Liquid in that case. Next match is a 50-50 between Mouse Sports and North. I do see North taking this, but very narrowly. I want to see North do well in this tournament because they're supposed to be a top 5 team in the world, and they just have been doing really shitty lately, sadly. So I'm going to take North because of map pool and players, but Mouse Sports' potential for upset's pretty strong. So I would go low on Mouse Sports if they're a huge underdog. Now we have a North American match between Energy and Optic. This should be an Optic blowout, because Optic just is all around better in the fragging department, and I'm not sure what map pools look like for Energy, but I know Optic can ban down to a map they like and prefer to play, even with Jason R, Mixwell, Tarek, Naf, and Rush are too strong in my opinion. So I'm going to take Optic pretty easily. Next, it could be Mouse Sports versus Navi. I'm taking Navi with a grain of salt, though, because I'm not sure what Mouse Sports is going to be able to do in this event. So, is Mouse Sports... I think Mouse Sports is only playing 2 matches. It's weird. Okay, whatever. Oh, never mind, that's okay. Sorry. Alright, so this one's a 50-50 in my opinion, depending on Mouse Sports. Depending on how both these teams play in the beginning of the day. So I'm going to take Navi, but depending on how Mouse Sports plays in the beginning of the day, that could switch my bet. Okay, last 4, Liquid versus Optic. I have to take Liquid, but if Optic's a strong underdog, like a 70-30, I'd go with Optic, because this is a regional match. These teams play each other a lot, they scrim a lot. So Optic knows what Liquid does, Liquid knows what Optic does. They know their maps pretty decently, I would hope. So I'm going to go with Liquid, but yeah, I'd go with Liquid straight up. Stronger in-game leader, better fraggers. Should be better fraggers. Okay, next match, Energy versus North. North blowout, no questions asked, honestly. Better in every department and category. Next could be North versus Navi. I'm taking Navi because Navi's just a BL1 group stage. They're gods in that case. So, no questions asked. Depending on how North perform, I don't think it matters. I think Navi's going to do pretty well in the group stage. They have proven to in the past. I think their online results are kind of voided when it comes to LAN. Alright, last match is Energy versus Liquid. And I'm going to take Liquid on this because they're better team in general. Better American team with better fraggers, better roles, and a better endgame leader. I know this is pretty boring to watch, and I probably should somehow make this a little more interesting. If you have a better way to make this more interesting, or do you want me to add all these PREDS to a Google spreadsheet? Jesus, I can't talk right now. Just comment down below. Tell me any tips, anything I could do to improve this, because I know this is a really shitty method. Alright, thank you for watching.